Hello and welcome back to After the End. I believe that we are one more away from getting what we want, which is of course this decision to refound the Empire State. Once we get this last little bit of land in Gotham that we currently don't hold, which is this little bit of land here, Litchfield, we'll then be able to do this. I think we have everything else, right? Money and piety. Well, we definitely have piety and we're earning... Well, we could earn that money back in less than 10 months if we happen to not have it. So, yeah, we're in a very, very good spot. And we also have the Green Mountains completely controlled, so that will also be part of the Empire State, which is great. And then after that, we need to start thinking about what we're going to do in terms of expanding further. But, yeah, we'll think about it. We're also likely going to get all of Connecticut for free the moment that Clara dies, and Clara has been ill for quite some time. In fact, she's at bottom of the barrel, drinking binge, drunkard, stress level 3 right now, which is pretty much an indication you're going to die. So, yeah, it should all be good. What is our truce with New England? What's the time frame that we're working on? 4 years. Okay. So we got 4 years there. We could also look at Chesapeake if we want to, do another war, but I think we actually have a truce with Chesapeake already, right? Yes we do. It's 5 years. So 5 years with them. These guys, I've been avoiding saying their name. I do apologize. It's because someone told me I was saying it wrong, and I was like, oh no, how do I say it? And then every time I've chickened out. But I believe that these are meant to be like descended from Dutch immigrants, so this would be like Deutschery, something like that. So it's kind of like it's meant to sound a little bit like that. I have absolutely no idea, but yeah. Apologies if that was butchered. And then Ontario, we have a truce of 17 months. I think I'm saying that wrong as well. I think it might be Ontario, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so basically there's not a lot we can do, and we have an alliance with these guys, so we're not going to attack them. I mean, unless we're looking at somewhere like the Holy Columbian Commonwealth, we really got nowhere to attack. I guess we could maybe look at these guys as well, but I don't think they're actually in any of the land that we need. No, they're in the Steel Belt, which isn't in this land, or this land, so it's not even going to help us on like the next thing. Because our next thing is Restore America, which is then going to be the Eastern United States, and, well, that's not in it. So, yeah. There's really just no one for us to immediately attack. So, yeah, maybe White Mountains we could attack, actually. I just realized we don't have a truce with them. They don't want to be my vassal? They're only -4, though. Difference in military strength is actually something here, and my powerful vassal opinion. Let's just wait a second. Let's unpause, go to the end of the month, and see if we can recalculate that. Also, we have a confidant, so we can just ignore that event, which is huge. One of the reasons confidants are so good. Lines about legacy, I'm not reading your poetry. White Mountain, let's see where we're at. So -4, so military strength still stands, but powerful vassal opinion of you is only +12. If we could increase that by a little bit, they'll just be our vassal. Alright. Who doesn't like me? Easiest way to find powerful vassals that I found is to just go into change succession law, as all of them have to be listed here, in a nice way that also shows their opinion of you. So this person doesn't like me. Why not? He just kinda doesn't like me, basically, is what that says. I'm gonna send him a gift. There we go. Is that enough? Let's have a look. It's a little bit. It's actually a pretty significant amount of it. You don't like me a ton. That's okay. Have I sent you a gift recently? No? Alright. I have a gift. And that gives me some influence as well, which is kind of irrelevant, but interesting. Right. So you'll want to be my vassal now, right? 0. Oh, I need a tiny bit more opinion. Okay. Means I probably need it with you. I could give you an artifact, which would not be a gift. I'm going to give you... just thinking about it here. I'm going to give you this. There we go. They love me. White Mountain. +2. They're willing. There we go. New vassal. Wonderful. we didn't have to do any wars for that. We just got the land for free. Nice. There's also Ivy land in here. Do we have any way to attack them? No, we just don't. They don't because they're completely surrounded. Once we have Connecticut, we can get them, but till then, we're kind of, yeah, in an odd spot. We could potentially think about... Actually, let me just go back to the region of eastern United States. Let's see if any of the stuff up this way is part of it. So this one is St. John Valley. Now, I don't have a reason to declare war on them, right? No, but we could maybe try and get close to them. If I took this land right here, this barony right here, that would then allow me in. You have no allies, and that's all the land that you have. Wow. Do you want to just be my vassal? No. Okay, fair enough. So I could do a county expansion, obviously, or I can do a holy war. And the holy war would give us that whole duchy there. Now, what is your religion? Your religion is Ursuline. Ursuline is all the way up here. So they might join as well. Now, they're pretty strong. I don't really want to fight them, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to do a county expansion for that singular piece of land, because that's really all we need from this. We don't need anything else. So, let's do that. Let's stick our rally point here, and let's raise. Wonderful, we have troops ready. Into the war goal. Let's go get it. We have defeated their army. And they're mostly dead. 92 live, which is crazy. Level of fame is now exalted amongst men, so we get more veterans. Oh, really? Yeah, 90 whatever lived, 93 lived off at the end of that. That is crazy that they didn't get wiped. But anyway, it's fine. I don't think I need this person. I think they're about to die, so let's just grab a weak hook and let them go. And let's win our siege. Wonderful. That's all fine. Did I actually wait for my watchman to get up to full size? Not completely, but that's okay. My wife has tuberculosis. That's pretty bad. We'll let her choose how she's treating herself. There's not even any tuberculosis here, as in there's no disease. Unless, wait, is it from this? Is it King Jerome's flu that she has? I think it might be. Oh. Yeah, because it's because she's a member of our army. I'm actually going to unassign commander right now and just let it ride without a commander. And then we're going to leave. Yeah, let's get out of there. We'll win via taking war score because they're not going to be able to siege it back in the time remaining. Religious head of the Gaians. Gaians believe in a pantheon of goddesses headed by Gaia, the mother of all life, from whom all things were born. I don't think we need to hear too much more about that. Right. Anyone I can ransom? Nope. Alright, think we're good. 100% war score. I got my singular piece of land that I wanted. So that's good. Disband. I hold it directly, but actually I'm allowed to hold it directly, so that's fine. We can just hold it for now. St. John's Valley. Now, you're my rival, apparently. I didn't realize you were my rival. Do you want to be my vassal? No, let's wait a second. Now, how do you feel about it? Yeah, minus 100 due to being a rival. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I would love to just take your land if that's possible. Like, just a little county expansion. Yeah. Let's raise our troops and we'll go through New England to get there. Duchess Clara's feeling better? What? I guess her stress level dropped, but still. What? Doesn't seem fair. You can vassalize Madawaska? Ah, this one. Alright, I'll vassalize you. Get vassalized. Okay, that then gives us a border of the Maritimes. Wait. How did you join the war? Wait, are you allied to St. John? Since when? I guess they were always allied to them. Okay. That's a little annoying for my plan, but that's fine. We'll head up this way. And Duchess Giselle is the one here who's going to cause us some issues. So death do us part. My wife is dead. Oh no. Anyway, we need a new wife. New wife. Let's do some sorting. So I don't care about age. Age does not matter at all. I would love them to be an adult so that we can immediately get stats. I don't care whether they're fertile or not. They do need to be healthy, though. I guess it doesn't matter what gender they are if I don't care about us having children. I kind of don't want an alliance from it in this case. I would love to gain prestige, and I would love them not to be a ruler. Well, which with our no alliance already does that. And yeah, I guess not my dynasty. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Let's see what we're looking at here. Elizabeth Moore. You appear to be the best option, if I'm just looking for stewardship, which is really all I'm looking for. So, yeah, we're going to marry her. Wonderful. Let's do it. Right. Hello. Right, we got some renown. It's good. Oh, I think, yeah, we also have the temple holding here, which we don't really need to hold directly. But we'll see how much domain we have once we marry our wife. Okay, wife's married. We could potentially switch her from assist ruler onto manage domain, which will give us an extra 5 stewardship and we can hold that temple. Or alternatively, I can just give the temple away to a local person from Quebec. Wonderful. Right. 35 days for the siege here. Don't want to buy this. Nope. Because this is farthest, and that means it's going to cost us more than 1, and 1 is roughly what we can sell them or things for, so that's fine. Right. Head up here. Next siege. Cool. Now I'm going to siege the war goal, which will be 100% war score because it's literally all their land. I've been re-elected. Cool. That was to be expected, although I guess we're going to get another event soon. Also, is there actually a disease near our capital? No. Okay. Now we siege this. That's 100% war score. Anyone a prisoner? No. Well, let's enforce our demands. Wonderful. We've taken that new bit of land. Great. Do we want it? Not particularly. I'm quite happy to just give that away to a local noble. I don't even need to worry about that bit of land. We'll just give it away and let it be given away. Right. Oh, I can also station one of my men-at-arms over here, which I guess I should do. Oh, once we disband. There we go. Station men-at-arms. All the way over here. Cool. Found a holy order? Not right now, but maybe at some point. Yeah, I do want retinue outriders. It's just going to cost us a lot to get these guys ranked up, but I do want them. I guess we'll just kind of chill for a second. How are our truces looking? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 months. So 6 months with these guys. So maybe in 6 months we'll try and take that bit of land off of them. We'll think about that. Connecticut. You still don't want to be a vassal. Mainly because you're paranoid, I think. But if you were to die, then things would be good for us. Yeah, fortunately, you don't seem to be wanting to die anytime soon. That's the person who we just took the land off, going off and becoming an adventurer. I'm not overly worried about them. Right. That's all fine. We have a low county control up here. Is the disease gone? Yeah, okay, you can come in and give me renown. Disease is sort of gone here, but not completely. You're currently leasing this, but you're a holy order for a different religion. I'm going to remove that lease. Yeah, that seems like a good idea for me. I'm just going to give that away to a local person from Quebec. Right. Wait a second or two here. Level of devotion has gone up. We're now a religious icon, so same faith gets 15 opinion of us. I'm gonna wait for that to disappear and then we'll stick somebody on to increase control when that's when that's gone. Also, we can consecrate our bloodline. So we gain the title, or we gain the trait the Savior. Principalism's fervor increases. We gain 1,000 renown and we increase our level of splendor by 1. And given it recently increased, that means it's gonna go straight up to well known. Yeah, that seems good. Perform the final rites. Thanks to my pure devotion and relentless work, I have inextricably bound the holiest of offices of the Principalist faith and to the Theobald dynasty. As an increasing number of people in the clergy and amongst the faithful have come to think of my family as the chosen caretakers of their holy relics and the harbingers of divine will. Wonderful. So, I guess it's the savior trait. Level of splendor has gone up, which is basically prestige for characters when they're born or marry in, plus long reign. Long reign will start applying to us soon as well. And sane faith opinion here, so more people like us more, which is good. Learning perk. Let's grab ourselves. I kind of want to go to Know Thyself at some point. Yeah, let's maybe rush to Know Thyself, because it's effectively a free extra year of life, so let's do that. Right. Oh yeah, and oh, we just inherited something? We did, down here. Who used to hold this? Oh, my son. So my son Theodore is dead. Oh no, he died of his wounds. That's not good. Anyway, yes. I'll finish one thought and then move on to the next. I used to think Know Thyself was bad, but people have explained it to me and I looked in the files myself. Basically, the way Know Thyself works is the game will naturally give you a death tick or something similar, right? It will naturally say you are going to die. And at that moment, it gives you 1 extra year until it does that again, right? That's basically what's happening here. It pops up, gives you an event, and then in 1 year after that event, you will die. Or within 1 year of that event, you will die, right? So, this is effectively +1 life expectancy. That's effectively what this is. It gives you time to basically sort out your realm, and then, you know, you can pop your clogs, and that's it, right? So that's what that does. I used to think that it was, once you got to low health, it would lock you in to dying, which is how some people thought it worked. And it would then mean that you were locked into dying in 1 year. But the thing is, you're already dead when this triggers. That's the thing that's important. You're already dead if this triggers. You just have a year to sort out your stuff. So it's objectively just good, I think. Which is good. Anyway. Monmouth. Yeah, so we have Monmouth, Mercer, Bridgewater, and Freehold. So a lot of these are in the same holding in here. Well, yeah, 2 of these are in the same holding. I can't just give it to his children because they're too young. Do I have any... Well, let's go in here and have a look and see if we have anybody of our family who we could give this to, who makes sense. So Theobald. Well, it doesn't give us a lot of choices, but at least we can go through them manually at this point. So we have Speaker Jackie, who is married to someone who is landed, so we don't really want to give you the land unless... And so he holds Staten Island, which is... That's the wrong one. That's part of this thing. It's part of this bit, this duchy here, which I control some more of. Uh-huh. Yeah. I was thinking that we could give them like that bit of the duchy. Who holds the duchy itself? Nobody. If I was willing to give up Middlesex here, then we could give that whole duchy away. Is this even new land? I don't think this is new... Wait, I just realized this isn't even new land that I'm giving away here, isn't... this is just purely land we already held. The only bits that we got that are new are these bits here. Okay. But we could do that anyway. Let's go find the other person. So we have Major William of Hudson, who's married to Lola. And they already have a duchy. Although I haven't actually created the duchy title here. Oh, the duchy title is held by you. By Seth of New Haven. Oh, because it's all under New Haven for some reason. Okay, I don't need to know why. Also, there is disease in our lands. It's just not on Manhattan, which is kind of worrying. Let's do that, and let's also enter seclusion. So I could give away one bit of land there. And give away some of the lower titles here. Do we have anyone else I want to give land to? I don't know. Anyone on our council who is unlanded? No. Whoa, where are you off to? Wow, you've been on a big trip. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, nobody here who we want to give land to. We could give it to our wife, I suppose, if we wanted to. But then she wouldn't be in our court, so we wouldn't get the assist ruler stuff, so that's bad. Just seeing if any of these people have children who are old enough to... yeah, to hold land, but I don't think so. You do. Okay, there's William and there's Jack. Oh, it's William and Jackie. Okay, the two that we found. Vladislav Theovolt. He will come of age in a year. An unrelated child, but I can't invite him. Okay, let's just mark him, and in a year we'll give him the land. He doesn't know it yet, but all this land is his. Right, not going to agree with those prices. It's all fine. Okay, neighboring ruler won a war. Alright. For that duchy right there. Okay, cool. We can station men at arms, but of course we don't really need to station men at arms because we're about to give away the land that those men at arms would be stationed in. You can't have my troops. How's the disease looking? Never really got here. That's good. I got re-elected twice. That's good. Like that. We didn't manage to sway Duchess Clara. Master of the Horse position is vacated as my counselor is dead. Okay. New marshal is this person. He doesn't seem that bad at it and he's powerful. Do I need Master of the Horses? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, we're going to make that you for now. Right. That's all fine. Almost there in terms of giving away this land. I just need to wait until the 29th of January. There we go. Hello. You want to join my court? Wonderful. Remote olives? I'll buy you remote olives. It's fine. Vladislav, you are now in charge of... Well, can I create this duchy? Yes, let's give that duchy to him. Vladislav, this duchy is now yours. So where are we? Yeah, this duchy is now yours. Wonderful. So I shouldn't hold any of this land now. And should be mostly good. Oh, but I also inherited kings just then. Which is Brooklyn. Brooklyn's part of the District of Long Island, which is currently held by you. So you should desire it, and you do desire it. So you can have it. Wonderful. That looks good to me. We can vassalize you. Who are you? I don't know, but you're willing to be vassalized. We'll have you. I assume you're in Quebec because you're French. Cool. We'll do disease recovery here, which is development growth in all of those holdings that just had disease. Liberty needs a successor, which we will search for. No disease here, so I'm happy to emerge from seclusion. And that all seems pretty good. Right. Okay. So, let's have a look at our truces again. My truce with these guys is gone. New England is 20 months. And Ontario is gone. Okay. So you're still allied to each other. And you're also allied to North Vancouver, which is basically no one. So we could take a chunk of land off of these guys. And they are in the eastern United States. Yes. Very firmly in the eastern United States. So we could take, like, a whole duchy off of them or something. Alright. It's probably worth thinking about. Might be worth taking one of the lower ones down. Like, might be worth aiming for this bit of land if we can eventually. Just so we can try and separate them from other people who are bordering them. But let's see what our options are. Yeah, so I could try and take that duchy first. Which would look a little ugly for us, but would separate them from the Old Dominion a little bit. Yeah, that may be worth doing. Okay. Declare war. Holy war for duchy. That one. Let's go. Right. Then gonna rally point here. Let's just raise some troops. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. I want to head here. Let's go. We're actually gonna... Oh, we were gonna catch them, and they must put someone faster in charge. Okay. Neighboring ruler lost a war. You lost a war to this person. Okay, that doesn't really bother me. Okay. So trying to figure out where... So yeah, our new bit of land was there. So if we could get through St. Maurice, we would be able to... Oh, you're willing to just be my vassal. Alright. I was going to say we could start getting into this area. But yes, they will just be my vassal. It's easy. Would you be my vassal? Almost, actually. Yes. Alright. Well, that's a lot of land that we're about to get here. My rival just died. That's good. I lost some stress because of that. Negotiate an alliance. Our sister would like an alliance. That's acceptable, I think. Right, head to their capital and siege it. We're about to expand a huge amount. Yeah. Look how much extra land that we got just for asking. You? Yep. Alright. That's some more land. We are actually just rapidly spreading through just asking. It's like, would you like to join me? And it's just, yes, 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 yes. Wow. Okay. Well, it's certainly making life a lot easier in terms of expanding. You would say no even if I gave you money. That's fine. How about... Oh, you're a kingdom, so you're gonna say no. In fact, I can't even ask you, so... Yeah, I just take that as a straight no. Yeah. Ask you either. Although, that's because I'm a kingdom. That's why I can't ask them. It's because they're the same tier title as me, so therefore they could never be my vassal because they're the same tier title. Okay. Cool. Right. Let's take their capital here. And hopefully we just capture someone, and then that's the end of the war. I think that was Ontario just joining. Okay. And now I want to head over here and siege, because they are going to get taking war score very, very soon. So we kind of want to take some land just so they can't get it. Anyone worth any war score? Nope. So let's... I was going to say ransom people off, but we can't even ransom this person, so that's okay. Wonderful. Neighboring rulers are losing wars. That's the Maritimes up there losing wars. Duchess Clara is now feeling fine. She's not feeling like she's about to die, which is very unfortunate. Okay. 90%. I kind of want to just fight you. Honestly, fight. Let's do it. Yeah, get incredibly destroyed by sending your troops in 3,000 at a time. Yep, we won the war. How many was that? So that was 20,000 versus 8,000, which was a little bit worse than I thought it was, and I think that was more troops than I thought they had. But at the same time, we only lost 300 because they sent them in very small batches. Gonna ransom Duke Dan for 100 gold. Wait for that to go through. Thank you very much. And then we will enforce our demands. Nice. Disband. We have anybody in our family who we might want to give land to? Oh, you've just remarried. So your previous person was landed and was Major Lola. But now you've remarried, I can actually give you some land again, William. Yes, William. I would like to grant you... Actually, I should create the duchy first. Or usurp the duchy first. Then, William, I would like to grant you this brand new duchy. Wonderful. Okay, that's looking pretty good for a little expansion. Huge amount of land. Just an absolutely absurd amount. Different military strength. Just trying to figure out if there's any chance of getting them here. No, not currently. Is there a truce with New England done? Nope, we still have a truce. How long is that truce? The truce with New England is 8 months. Alright, well, let's chill then. Oh, the disease is gone from up here. I'm going to send you up here to improve control. Nice. Not going to your hunt. I saw the hunt pop up and I was like, they're about to invite me. They did. My air speaker Lewis is dead. Ah. Well, the big thing about that is we need to find someone else people will vote for. So let's just filter this by my dynasty. Sort by vote score. Who do we want people to vote for? My son Dave, maybe? Dave's got a martial education. Could be Dave. Who else have we got? We got our daughter. Speaker William. I'm looking at these people here. I think I would most like to play as Dave. If I was going to play as anyone right now. I think Dave would be who I'd want to play as. So I'm going to vote for Dave. We have quite a lot of votes. So hopefully everybody else just, you know, falls in line and votes for Dave. Go by vote score. Yeah, Warren's a problem, but I think they're going to vote for Dave. Yeah, they all voted for Dave because they trust the judgment of a ruler I like. Yeah. So because they like us, they vote for who we tell them to vote for. Designate a guardian for Dave. I just want to see, do we have anyone who's genius? Nope. Anyone who is... Oh, sorry. Intelligent? Yeah. My wife is going to educate Dave right now. Cool. That's fine. I'm above my vassal limit, apparently. Oh. It's unfortunate. Okay. Well, that'll hopefully fix itself soon. Hopefully. Arrange betrothal. So we get an alliance with Chesapeake. No. I don't want an alliance with Chesapeake. I want their land, so... No. No. When's our truce with these guys? Truce is 5 months. Okay. Well. Loaning perk. We'll grab Know Thyself. So that means we now have a year's warning to, like, you know, switch our heir. Oh, also, District of New York. Vote for Dave. There we go. Need to switch my vote on that one as well. And Theovolt family you don't vote for. Okay. Well, hopefully people vote for him on the District of New York as well, because otherwise we lose all of that land. Potentially. Which would be bad. We're all voting for Hortense, though. Yeah, they might vote for my one, though, looking at this. Yeah, they might vote for me. That just needs a second or two for them to recalculate. No disease that's going to come over to us here. Right. Might increase the size of our retinue outriders a little bit. There we go. So, max size. Our friend Clementine is dead, and our wife has fallen pregnant. And apparently, this is a scandalous priest who I will condemn. Yeah, whatever they did. Okay. It's all fine. Hello, thank you for the money and thank you for the renown. Really appreciate it. Burying the hatchet. Do I want to stop being rivals with Speaker Astoria of the Hudson Valley, my daughter? Yeah, I think so. I think that seems pretty good. Right. September. October. Truce is about to fall off. Just seeing if any of these are things I want to do. Nope. Okay. Truce, I think, is gone. It is. Wonderful. I want Litchfield. I guess the best way of doing that is this one, because that means that whoever holds New Haven will like us for pressing their claim. Yeah. Right. Let's head up here. Let's raise our troops. Let's go. So, there's our 10,000 man army. We're going to lead directly over here. Let's take the war goal and then defeat their troops. Nice. Taking the war goal, captured 3 people. 4 people. Okay, I'll get 10 gold. Julius Kane actually appears pretty good as a veteran. You seem pretty bad in general. Charles, you seem okay. I'll recruit you. Right. Let's go in here and then get him. Wonderful. Where are you going? You're going there. Okay, we can chase you. That's their army gone. Nice. We now have the war goal, so we can get taking war score. So pretty much what we do here is we just siege and wait for the war score to go up. Right, remote tobacco imports. Sure, sounds like a deal to me. Don't want to be friends with Duchess Denise. Probably not, because she's probably going to die before we die. That said we had a new powerful family. I just wanted to see who it was. Ah, that'll be House Valenzuela? Okay. Cool. 2 new sons. Curly and Ebenezer. Curly and Ebenezer. Okay. Right. Let's do that. Get 10 gold for the other person in a second. There we go. And Kendrick. What's this one? The Taubin al-Mazlum believe that the event was caused by the return of Mahdi from occultation, where he was murdered on Asura at Karbala, much like his ancestor Imam Hussein after being abandoned by the Muslims. As punishment for this betrayal, Allah initiated the event to destroy world civilization. I can see how we might not be on the same side of religion there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You can have a place in my court. That's fine. Right. It's all okay. Artifacts need repaired. I'll repair you. And I'll repair my Pilgrim's Guide. Cool. Right. Head over here. Let's get ourselves 10 gold. Right. And we now have 100%. Wonderful. Enforce demands. Cool. Disband. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm not going to hold court right now. I am going to refound the Empire State. So, say goodbye to New Jersey. Oh, wait a second. We have land over here. Can I expand into this bit of land? No. No. Just want to confirm that is a no. Yeah. Okay. Just thought I'd check, because I was like, wait a second. We're all the way over here. Do I count as close to you? No. I'm distant. Oh, well. Cool. Where was I? Yes. Refound the Empire State. Once considered one of the capitals of the old world, Gotham and Hudsonia have grown divided. In order to restore this glory, I realize I must reunite this realm into one and cast off our disunity. Right, a new president legend seed, and we gain the nickname the Excelsior rather than the Brilliant. We have all of Green Mountain, or Green Mountains, which we've checked. We have all of that. We know we have to have these two. So, yeah, that's good. Let's do it. Let's say a dream restored. The seat of an empire. Before the cataclysm that was the event, Hudsonia and Gotham stood united as the seat of an empire. Although the mere thought once seemed like a pipe dream, I can finally realize the true potential of this ancient land. The land of the mythical Empire State shall be restored under my guidance. What happened to getting rid of Jersey? We get this as well? Oh, we have this as well. I see. That's kind of awkward now. It feels a little awkward now. I'm going to make that my primary title. Although, wait, what's succession on it? Not sure. Yes, make my primary title. Then destroy the state of New Jersey. Yes. Okay. So now we have one title, one kingdom. This is now under a different succession law. This is now under administrative success, like normal administrative succession law. Okay. So I want to change its succession from High Republican appointment succession. Wait. Candidate with the highest score. No, I don't want this at all. I want the election. Okay, no, that's fine. Election law, plutocratic, which applies to which title? Is that applying to this title? Because it doesn't have an election. Because this one has an election, right? The District of New York. The Empire State does not have an election. Add a succession law. Aha! There we go. Plutocratic succession. Always. No. So I can't apply plutocratic succession to this. Okay. That's annoying. That's very annoying. How do we fix this? I don't know. I don't know how we fix this. Let's think about it for a second or two. What is our... Let's try to figure out what my other... what my other options are here. See, this means it would be Astoria as our player heir because she's winning the appointment succession. The only reason I'm not happy to have appointment succession is because I cannot influence appointment succession because it says titles with elective succession can't be directly influenced, but their candidates can be slandered or promoted. But it doesn't have elective. Alright, what's our last autosave? Because it should be every 6 months, right? Last autosave is the 1st of July. Okay, let's give it until September. I'm just going to go to September. Okay, it's September. Let's have a look at our thing here. Yeah, so this doesn't seem correct. Yeah, because it has no elective. So basically we've got administrative we can't control, which is not a situation that we can be happy with. Because administrative we can't control is basically just stupid. Yeah. So I'm going to reload. We're going to reload it as that autosave. And let's figure out what our plan is. So we could not do the Empire State and just accept that we've now done the event. Is the Empire State needed for anything? I mean, we could create the Empire State, then destroy... Oh, I mean, we already have it, actually, in this one. We could destroy the Empire State right now and just accept that we've changed the de jure borders. Which is kind of boring, but I guess is probably the correct way to handle things. Let me just check if Restore America needs us to have it. No. Atlantica doesn't need us to have it. It's not a requirement. So... yeah, I think that the correct thing to do here... Also, we didn't seem to get any new events when we switched to it. I think the correct thing to do here is to destroy this title. Because this title is poison, effectively, to us right now. Yeah. So it's not. It doesn't feel great to do that. I think that's the correct way of handling the situation. Because now everything is as it was, right? We have plutocratic succession on our title. And everything is good. But the problem was we didn't have any way of applying plutocratic succession. Because, like, you just couldn't apply it. Like, I can't... Yeah, you see, because this has always on it, you can't remove it. You also can't apply it to a title. So unless the title always has it, you can't do... Like, you can't have it be in the same situation. And it would, because we had elective stuff, it wouldn't let us then control the appointment succession in the normal ways you can control it, which just basically meant everything was pretty rubbish for us, so... Anyway... Oh, right, that's the presidency we would lose, which is acceptable. We would apparently lose Washington to this person, but I don't think we would. I think we would just lose yeah, we'd lose this land up here. Montmagny. But cool. Okay, so we've done it. We're still the Excelsior, which is cool, I guess. And now our goal is to restore America, which we need to get a lot of land in the eastern United States and Atlantica. which we don't even have enough to get Atlantica yet, so yeah, a lot of work to do there, but a lot of very quick expansion. I imagine once we get into this area and start properly hacking away, it's going to go very quickly, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.